flying the flag of Ethekwini and also representing Ethekwini, because many of you have even made history in terms of the passing rate in the whole country. It is also the mayor's intention to thank educators, schools and parents for their support to this success. The mayor also wants to thank the sponsors. Babu Mayor, there are sponsors who are here who have been with this program since the start. I don't know how many years ago, and they have always been supportive to this program. So the mayor also wants to say thank you for your relentless support for all these years. So program director, I do not want to give away all the juicy details about the numbers, about the tokens of appreciation, and everything that the mayor will be saying. But this time around, we are even very happy that our honorable mayor has seen a need to say, let's make sure that all those learners who are from poor backgrounds are also recognized in such a way that we are able to make a difference in their lives and the livelihoods of their families. So Program Director, with those few words, I thank you, and I wish all our learners everything of the best in their journey that they will start this year. It's still a long way. You still have about 15 to 20 years of the academic journey that is ahead of you. Don't give up. The sky is the limit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Mpilo Ngubane. These are people that we appreciate a lot because they are not professor by a name, they are professor by profession. Unlike the Kwaito artist, the professor, he's not a professor, but he's a professor. If you get me. As we continue with our program, you know, as an MC, I like to speak English, but at some point I know this is not my mother language. Because, you know, English to me is like MTN airtime. Sometimes it's run out. And then you need to refill, you need to recharge. And all the time, MTN, I don't know, because you are here, will explain why we are calling a wrong number. Most of the time it goes to Sotho people. You'll hear them saying, Kimang, Boaliban. Then we know it's a wrong number. Most of the time it's MTN numbers. Why? Why wrong numbers goes to Sotho people? You'll tell us because you are here. And before I forgot, when I'm speaking about English, is that, you know, English is a language that is difficult to most of us who went to disadvantaged background schools. But you know, it's needed to be used most of the time. So imagine English, you have to speak it on an accident, because sometimes English can run out on an interview, well prepared for the interview. Then you are scared of in the panel and the English run away. Imagine if you are in an accident, then there is a white person there. You can end up saying, sorry sir, it won't happen again. Yeah, English for you. So I would like to call on stage Ms. Sineko Kuzwayo. She is a project manager for ISFAP at UKZN to do a presentation. Can we give her a big round of applause? Isiqenge asiphethe lutho. Isiqenge ngiyakutshela wena.
His Worship Mayor Councillor Mxolisi Kaunda, the councillors, sponsors, principals and learners, nabazali, ngiyanibingelela nonke. Standing in front of you, Sineko Kuzwayo. Today I'm here to introduce to you a wonderful opportunity, a funding opportunity for our students, which is the ISFAP ikusasa Student Financial Aid Program. So I won't bore you really with the slides. When I'm done, you're more than welcome to come to table 5 for questions, especially the learners. Welcome all the learners for questions today. So basically the program started in 2017. The slide there highlights the differences between the the NSFAS and the ISFAP program. So basically the ISFAP is critical in filling the gaps in the education sector and plays a complementing role to NSFAS, and together they can achieve a lot more. As you can see there, the existing NSFAS fund students for their first degrees, whereas the ISFAP covers both the first degrees and second degrees. NSFAS funds students from 0 to 350,000, and the ISFAP goes beyond to fund students with a household income above 600K. The ISFAP is for all the skills. ISFAP is for priority skills. We cover full cost of study, and the ISFAP fills the gap of funding second degrees and professional programs which NSFAS does not fund, such as science students doing their MPCHB and chartered accountant, etc. ISFAP focuses on current and new priority skills, relevant and important in creating employment within private and public sector. ISFAP provides additional wraparound support that has considerable impact on improving students through output rates. So I really want to focus on this one really. When a student is funded by ISFAP, we make sure that we have a designated program manager within a university or a college that looks after the students, not just academically, but psychologically as well, which NSFAS does not provide currently for our students. Our key objectives there is to promote progressive support to financially needy students to access higher education and to improve efficiency of the new model over the current one, which is NSFAS. Remember, we are not here to take over on NSFAS, we are simply complementary, because we know that NSFAS currently funds to 350, so we go beyond. We cover both students from the poor and the missing middle classes. Also, we are here to align the skills promoted by the model within the NDP and Human Resources Development Council strategy. And most importantly, we want to reduce the dropout rates of poor students. Students, it's easy for them to enter university with excellent marks, but currently they are not maintaining that to finish their degrees on time. So I'm proud to say, with the students that we've been funding at different 12 universities, we are sitting at 96 pass rate or graduated rate so far. And also it is to improve skin in the game, meant for skills production and funding students from poor and missing middle backgrounds. Those are our founding members. I won't bore you much with them. Those are our partners, donors, and funders. So our model covers students for all those needs that students might need when they're at the university. As I highlighted, students that are funded by the ISFAP has a designated program manager within all these universities to take care of their needs, not just academically. And the research has proven that students that have a manager to take care of them, like daily, looking after their accommodation, because we know currently the students are struggling to find enough accommodation when they go to higher education institutions. So our students in these 12 universities, they are looked after at the UKZN. So that's our strategic intent. So ISFAP seeks to secure the future of South Africans youth by providing needs-based assistance. Our students, as I said, they do very well, enter the higher education institutions, but normally the graduation rate is very low. So by this program, we're trying to maintain and ensure that the students are finishing their degrees on time. The intent is to advance equal opportunities and equitable income distribution for all South Africans. Again, I won't bore you with that, but those are the universities we are currently funding. Okay, it's a universities. So I thank you. If you have any questions, please, you're more than welcome to contact me. I'm sitting at table 5. Thank you.
Thank you, our sister Sine Kukuzayo, for a very interesting information of which really I didn't know about them, but they are doing a great job. Can we give you another big round of applause? Thank you so much. I'm one of the beneficiaries of NFSAS, even though I didn't finish my degree. And don't laugh at me because, you know, it can happen to you, but I don't wish you to have that situation. But yeah, I'm paying right now, but I didn't finish the degree. I would like to acknowledge, as he comes inside, our Ethekwini Municipality Speaker, Councillor T. Nyawose. Can you give him a big round of applause? Speaker, welcome. Yeah, he's my stepfather, by the way. I've got so many stepfathers out there. Thank you, Baba Nyawose. So right now we're going straight to our success story. Like I said, this program is not a fly-by-night program. It's been happening for a very long time. Every January there is this program to award those who did well in the Ethekwini Metro. So our success story is the person who studied through the bursary of Ethekwini Municipality, and he didn't take the advantage of saying, I've got a bursary, I can do whatever. He did his best on his studies, and today he's a doctor. I think he got his doctor degree at medical school, because I can see UKZN there. His name is Kwanele Kuzwayo, Dr. Kwanele Kuzwayo. Can we give him a big round of applause? Our success story for 2021. Ukuthi nimbone ukuthi nani ningakwenza lokhu. Asimshale linye ihlombe. Another big round of applause. Wow.
So, igama Kwanele Kuzwayo. I finished my degree last year. I did medicine at UKZN. Currently at Prince Mshieni. So as you can see, I'm in my my hospital uniform because you know, it was a last-minute arrangement and I had to come here. I'd like to begin by introducing myself and sharing my background. I'm Tini. I grew up there, attended a public school there, and also went to a public high school, which was a quintile 3 or quintile 4. I didn't know what I was going to do when that's how I knew how I was going to pay for my education. So with success stories, you usually want to, you know, with the ones that I've heard in the past, you usually want to hear a lot of hardships. Varsity, I didn't have any hardships. In terms of financial hardships, I've seen and I've met a lot of people who had a lot of financial hardships, but thanks to all the sponsors, thanks to, you know, Ethekwini Municipality for you know, for funding, I didn't have all of those challenges. You know, that, you know, Noglunga used to email us and say, if you have any outstanding fees, you know, just email us, we'll pay. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And so for the students, okay, to the students, the class of 2021. I'm also a class of 2021 in the undergraduate degree at UKZN. I'd like to congratulate yourself. You've done very well, for yourself. It's a huge achievement. Don't undervalue it.
Be specific. Don't say, I want to stay at Westville, because you'll be arrested and you'll be sent to Westville prison. So if you pray, be specific what you pray for. Thank you so much. We have our sponsors, like they've been saying. We've got MTN, Nedbank, Gem, and also Coca-Cola. So we'll start with messages of support from our sponsors. We'll start with MTN, Miss Busi Dlamini, Sibakulu, Mdlovu, Siyabonga.
His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Kaunda, all councillors present, management of Ethekwini Municipality, educators present, parents that are present, school principals that are present, co-sponsors, a special acknowledgement of the learners that are here today. I'd like to greet you all. My name is Busi Dlamini. I work for MTN as an enterprise business unit manager. And today, I stand before you as one of the sponsors that has collaborated or partnered with Ethekwini Municipality, I think for a number of years now, in regards to sponsoring the high achievers in the matriculant in the past years. Education for us in MTN is one of the pillars that we hold very high and that we always want to get involved in, because obviously we believe that education is the key. So today, I want to congratulate all the matriculants that have done well. You have made us proud as Ethekwini. You have made us proud as parents. You've made us proud as colleagues, as sisters and as brothers. And we look up to you. We have brothers and sisters who are still looking up to you for what you are going to be doing for the years ahead. My message to you today is you need to follow your dreams. But don't forget your heart's desires, because everyone has a God-given talent. And if you can marry, or if you can align your dreams with your God-given talents, then you have won. I implore you to go and fetch your life. And while you're fetching your life, I would like you to get an MTN SIM card so that you'll be able to bring the world closer to you, and your dreams will be.
Connect Bank. All our sponsors, that are here, I'm benefiting from them. When I was building a house, I had a shortage of money, so I asked a loan from Nedbank, because they work with Build It. So I got that small loan. So thank you, sir, because you are here. Can we give him another big round of applause? Thank you.
Good morning. His Worship the Mayor, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, and most especially the class of 2020, Matric class of 2021. It is my pleasure to extend my warm welcome to you all to the Matric Awards ceremony of the Ethekwini region, as we, Nedbank, formally present our sponsorship to the top learners. My name is Vis Naik. I work for the Nedbank Corporate and Investment Banking, and we are the proud bankers of Ethekwini. I'm also here in my capacity as a parent as well, so it's also a very proud moment for me. Thank you. Congratulations to you all. Allow me to wish you well for your future journey in life, and life is about hard work. Though you will agree that holidays are a very good part of it, and I'll come back to the holidays. Nedbank is happy to donate to this event that acknowledges your excellent efforts, and making this donation is in line with our goal as a bank to use our money to do and expertise to do good. Earlier this week, I'm proud to let you know that Nedbank was in KwaZulu-Natal to launch an inspiring entrepreneurship development initiative designed to create a knowledge foundation, providing mentorship and eventually open markets to Black women-owned SMEs operating in the tourism sector. Now you see why holidays are important. Given the devastating impact of COVID-19 on our economy, mainly the tourism sector, I'm delighted that this initiative, driven by Nedbank and our partners, will help to kickstart a sector that's sorely in need of a massive lift. Friends, as Nedbank, we will work together to do good. I am proud that we are here to congratulate these matriculants on the start of an exciting new post-school opportunity. Allow me to briefly talk about our role as a green bank. At the end of 2019, we undertook a comprehensive self-assessment led by our Nedbank Foundation, Nedbank's primary CSI arm, to identify the green economy as a sustainable and meaningful overarching theme around the group's entire CSI strategy, an approach that could be used going forward. The decision was to anchor Nedbank CSI efforts in the green economy was based on the recognition that the green economy is much more than just an environmental issue, but rather a key enabler of South Africa's economic growth, social upliftment, and inclusion. The strategy was realigned and our CSI investment support is the key strategic levers underpinning the strategies against agriculture, energy, water, and waste. Much more than just environmental sustainability, the green economy represents interconnection between the economic growth, social protection, and the preservation of our natural ecosystem. Our CSI strategy is therefore founded on a vision to harness the green economy as a catalyst for sustainable economic growth. Its vision is underpinned by two key ambitions. Number one, to grow entrepreneurship within the green economy, and number two, to grow employment through skills and development of the green economy. To this end, the Nedbank Foundation has already identified several suitable projects and programs such as the Bushlift Farmers Academy, a Limpopo-based program addressing the key constraints and that many developing farmers are facing. We have helped them to overcome these strategies through skills transfer, training, coaching, mentoring, and startup funding. 10 emerging farming businesses are supported, which in turn has created 50 new jobs to eradicate the high rate of poverty and unemployment in the rural area. As a green bank, this initiative nails our colors to the mast, and we want to make a difference throughout South Africa via our green economy strategy. Dear matriculants, as you celebrate your success and pursue your goals, I encourage you to roll up your sleeves and consider working with us one day to ensure that you drive the pillars of our green economy strategy. Some of the examples of us using our expertise to do good include the YES initiative. Having partnered with YES, the Youth Empowerment Service Initiative, Nedbank welcomed over 3,000 young people into the company since 2019, giving them work opportunities either internally or through our implementation partners. We are proud of the organizations we have partnered with to use our financial expertise to do good. Then there's also our Money Secrets campaign, which South Africans are talking about, making money as a first step to making it positive and sustainable money management changes. In addition, as explained earlier, Nedbank is a partner and partner of the SA Tourism and our implementation to help bring in much needed transformation into the tourism sector. I thank you and I wish you all very well to help grow the economy, create jobs, and above all, show people the wonders of our beautiful land. Thank you.
Whatever you do, don't work for a bank, because even if you got paid, your money is still at work. Yeah. So let's ask our Coca-Cola sponsor, Mr. Sam Nkosi. Thank you.
worship, the mayor, Bob Mayor, ama-councillor wonke, principals, and the students. My name is Samugelo Nkosi. I work for Coca-Cola Beverages South Africa as a corporate social investment specialist for the Costa region. So the Costa region is KZN and Eastern Cape combined. I would like to thank the Ethekwini Municipality for inviting us today. As a company, we are invested in creating a better shared future for our youth. It is an honor and privilege to be here at witness the top 10 students from both the Ethekwini district as a whole and from the disadvantaged schools. To the recipients today, we are confident that with your strong Matric foundation and capabilities, you will help our country to grow and prosper. I always tell my kids that I don't worry if I don't find my other qualifications, but as soon as I lose my Matric certificate, then I get worried. It's easier to get other qualifications, even to phone the schools or email them for your other certificates, but for your Matric, it is difficult. We as a company, we are very much involved with the communities where we live. I'm happy to announce today that we have launched the Study Buddy Fund, which, by the way, is only exclusive to the Inc. area for now. As we all know, as an African, I have about 4 brothers who live in different suburbs. But if something happens to one of my brothers, the only person that will tell me what happened is the neighbor. So as a company which is situated in Guamashu, so we will start with our neighbors. So for those who are in Inc. today, please make sure that you see me before I leave. Okay, before I leave, I would like to leave you with the words from one of the poets, Atticus. Go forth and conquer, for the world is small, and you are the giant. And every step you take, you'll make the ground shake as it rises to meet you. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Baba Nkosi. On my program, I see a lot of Dlaminis, but it's okay. No nepotism there, it's just a coincidence. MC is a Dlamini, and then MTN is Dlamini, Coca-Cola is a Dlamini. Yo, Dlaminis are all over. Would like to call our last sponsor, AfriSam, Miss Senzi Mabaso. Can we give her a big round of applause? Wahamba nathi siyabonga.
Siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga ngonyama yezulu, siyabonga Jesu. Siyabonga, siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga ngonyama yezulu, siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga. Without repeating what has been said by our previous speakers, I would like to take this opportunity and greet you all in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Indeed, 2021 was one of the most difficult years that we've ever seen. But on the same note, it's not a coincidence that we're all part of that year, which is still not a coincidence that we are here today. Congratulations, Matric of 2021. As I was sitting down, I was listening to my colleagues from the private sector, our sponsors. It's as if we shared what we would say in the podium today. That shows that there's a connection. We're all aiming for one goal, and that is success. Bantabam, our brothers and sisters, as you go out there, don't lose your identity. I'm not talking about, don't be too hard on yourself when you stumble and fall. Pick yourself up, try again. Try again. We need you guys to take a bait from our parents, from us as your elder sisters and brothers. We need to keep our South Africa moving forward peacefully, with love, respect, caring for one another. With that, viva South Africa, viva.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Another big round of applause for AfriSem. So AfriSem produce cement. Am I right? So niyasipho cement esabafundi. All right. Ufike no cement lapha eKZN. Moboni crack nje uvale lapha. Siyabonga kakhulu siswami. Thank you so much. As we continue with our program, we'll have entertainment. Are you ready for entertainment? Okay, DJ ungabudlala music noma amapiano nje kancane sisalungisa lapha nalapha ya noma igqom nje yabo sithi nje kancane DJ sithi nje asambe DJ ngizonidansela vele. I'm a good dancer, guys, I promise you. I'm a good dancer. Asambe DJ. All right, those who know gospel, those who know KZN, South Africa music industry, they know this guy. He's been doing very well all the way from KZN Harry Gwala, but stays in Durban by the name of Jumbo. Let's give him a big round of applause. Well, goes to us, a song.
So, sanibonani ake sinyakaze sonke ungithatha down ndingelutho wangibeka high wangenza umuntu khubeka Nkosi usiphumelelise ngifuna ukuzwa sicula sonke sithi ungithatha down ndingelutho wangibeka high wangenza umuntu khubeka hayi baba khona yini abantu abazonyakaza akasisho sonke sithi ungithathe ndingelutho wangibeka high wangenza umuntu khubeka Angimezwa abantu bacula bethi ungithathe Dawudi ngingelutho wangibeka high wangenza umuntu khubeka hayibo ungithathe Dawudi wangenza umuntu khubeka Wena Nkosi uyazi hayibo wena Nkosi uyazi wena Nkosi uyazi wena Nkosi Wathi ngingabuyela kanjani nathi Phakamiso. Wena Nkosi.
Ngiyabonga. Wow, what a great performance. Can we give him another big round of applause? Jumbo, young and talented guy. And we couldn't bring anyone besides him because, you know, after everything, we need to thank God. We need to revive our spirits because it's been really not a great year for many people because of this COVID pandemic. Without wasting our time, I would like to take this opportunity to call our Ethekwini Municipality Mayor, His Worship, the Mayor, Mkolisi Kaunda, our councillor. Can we give him a big round of applause? Our Mayor, Ubaba Wetu, Usodolopa, Siyabonga kakhulu. We can all rise for our Mayor. This is the man who's behind all this success program, obviously in partnership with his office, the sponsors, and everyone involved. Thank you so much, Mayor, to do this event now and again. Siyabonga kakhulu.
I remind him that I'm his stepfather, so why is he running away? You may be seated, colleagues. Thank you. I think it is safe for me to take off my, but we are still surviving. Thank you very much, Program Director Babu Mzizi. I can see your two choir that you are bringing here on stage that is still part of your committee. Can you give him a big round of applause? Have you seen a program director in ICC carrying a two choir book? So I'm sure it's your first experience, but it's part of making us laugh. Thank you very much. Because I've been asking myself, why this guy brought this two choir? Or is starting to prepare to go and finish his matric. Thank you very much, Jumbo, for welcoming me on stage. You occupied a top position in top 10. You were number 2, eh? Let's give him a big round of applause. In top 10, he became number 2. So we thank those who voted for him so that he became number 2. Our Honorable Speaker of our municipality, Ubaba Unyawose, Councillor Madlala, the Chairperson of Governance in our municipality, the Acting City Manager on behalf of the City Manager here, but who's the DCM for Governance, Ubaba Ucele. If there are colleagues that have not recognized all councillors present, let me also greet the senior management of our municipality led by DCM Cele and all other senior managers present. Professor Ngubane, last year when we had this event, you were Dr. Ngubane. Let's also give him a big round of applause for his academic achievements. If you can revert to your program of last year, he was written Dr. Ngubane. Today is Professor Ngubane. So this municipality invests on its own personnel, and he has produced so many PhDs in the municipality here in Ethekwini. The senior management of education department present, accompanied by school principals and the school governing body representatives, organized labor, our sponsors, whom we can't survive without, utatwetu Busi Dlamini from MTN, ngiyithandile indlela oyifake ngayo le ukuthi sithole nje iSIM card. Let's also greet Mr. Vesnake from Nedbank, our banker as a city, ABI Coca-Cola, Mr. Sam Kosi. Coca-Cola, they are not only providing the sweet soft drinks to us. I was with them last year when we launched their sponsored program in Watri Mzinyati area of water program to provide locals with water, clean potable water. So we are happy to continue to work with you. AfriSem, you must also release your own city, Senzi Mabaso. She sings very well. So I've been noticing you in all these events, and I'm counting how you've been consistent in terms of providing us with entertainment whilst we have not hired you to do that. So we owe you. So, but thank you very much for being here. Colleagues, the learners who are here, our heroes and heroines who have made us proud as Ethekwini Municipality and the province of KwaZulu-Natal, since #1 of the province comes from here in Ethekwini. Let's welcome them by a big round of applause to congratulate them. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to join you today as we celebrate yet another important occasion where we recognize and honor the Matric class of 2021. Through the Ethekwini Matric Excellent Awards, the municipality seeks to encourage and inspire young people to want to emulate these top achievers. I must express my words of gratitude to you, Baba Mnguni, Dr. Mnguni, for having come here and availed yourself singichontshile nje ngesikhathi somsebenzi kunokwenza because you are on call sesiyabona ngawo usukuma sekubaleka mase khona icall engenile by taking your time to come here and inspire the young ones, especially our matriculants of 2021, and give them a message of support to what they need to do when they get into that world. It's a new world to them, so they need to be thoroughly prepared to navigate in that space. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom that you have shared with them. Let's also give Dr. Mnguni a big round of applause. The class of 2021 has demonstrated that through hard work and dedication, great results can be achieved. Therefore, we want to say congratulations to all of you who have passed, and urge those who did not succeed to continue to work towards improving their result through various programs designated by the Department of Education to assist them. Those who could not pass and make it, we want to congratulate them because there are many of those who dropped out, but they were able to sit for exams and wrote exams. Can you give them a big round of applause for that resilience? Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, education is key in changing the lives of our people for the better. As we strive to create a more equal and prosperous society, we must continue to invest in education. We can only achieve this goal if we all work together as communities, as they say that we always make reference to. It says it takes a village to raise a child. Government, private sector, and all organized labor unions to ensure that no child is left behind. Working together, ladies and gentlemen, we must all ensure that children are at school to learn on time, and teachers are there to teach every day of the week. The beginning of the year is the perfect time to set the tone and outline the rules for all stakeholders in education community. As parents and members of the society, we must play an active role in helping build a brighter future for our children, because we also have a responsibility to our children. I'm also a parent standing here. I'm also proud that my daughter made me proud like other parents. She received 5 distinctions as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud of the class of 2021 achievements because we understand the conditions under which they had to work. We also know that it was not easy during that period. The world, South Africa, not spared, has continued to grapple with COVID-19 pandemic for the past 2 years. We can only imagine the level of anxiety and uncertainty experienced by some of these learners during this tough period as they prepared themselves for the exams. Therefore, we would like to thank the Department of Education and its all stakeholders under the leadership of MEC Gwazim Shengu. Thanks goes to our learners for their resilience during this period of pandemic. As a gesture of appreciation, today we are recognizing the hard work of learners and schools who have achieved outstanding results in the following categories: the top 10 matriculants in Ethekwini Metro, the top 10 matriculants from disadvantaged background, the most improved schools from disadvantaged communities in the metro, and schools that obtained 100% matric pass rates. Those are the ones who brought us here today. In recognition of their efforts, the top 10 learners from this background will receive a full bursary. When we talk about full bursary, it includes everything. Fanube ne pocket money. Tina sasithi pocket money, abanye bathi kuyakera bona baba ne stipend. It's a sophisticated word. It's no longer pocket money or siyakera. Most universities is called stipend. So that's what we are going to offer to them as people who have made us proud today. This bursary will cover registration, accommodation, and tuition fees, as I've explained. The current government and the 1,000 rand voucher eyokuthi nje bethola ama toiletries, bethola into ezincane zokuqoqa ukuthi beye endleleni beye university. Our top 10 matriculants in the entire metro will receive vouchers, tablets provided by MTN, and trophies. Not tomorrow, today. The most improved schools from disadvantaged communities will also receive science kits, which will be delivered to those schools as we register them. But those who are not doing science, they will indicate their need. We'll just respond to that need that they are looking for. This is the Ethekwini Municipality. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fully aware that most of our schools in townships and in deep rural areas are not equipped with science laboratories, as well as the science, and these science kits that we'll be providing will go a long way in assisting learners to improve their marks on science subjects in particular. In an effort to assist needy students, the municipality has established a student relief fund wherein students can apply for assistance with registration fee at public institutions, institutions of higher learning. Manje nati focus ingapha kwi public institutions. So most we ngale usuku afford. So we must close the gap where it's much needed. The fund also assists returning students with 10% payments towards an old debt to enable them to be at institutions while applying for further funding to settle the remaining debt. So, ikona leo gap market where you can't continue because you are owing the university. So we are able to come in with 10% of your debt to try and negotiate on your behalf so that as you continue to look for other funding, you'll be able to be sustained in continuing with your studies in the university. We may take like the registration fee. Other universities 2,500, others 3,500, others 4,500. So that on its own is an injection to ascertain that there's no one who's locked out of the doors of higher education. Colleagues, Ladies and gentlemen, we pride ourselves as the city since we started these initiatives in year 2000. We have been able to assist more than 20,000 learners who are now contributing positively to the development of our society, and who have changed the material conditions of their families. More than 20,000. Program Director will remain steadfast and committed to use education as a catalyst for addressing the imbalances of the past. It is true that through education, individuals and communities will be able to change their circumstances for the better. To the learners, you have not only made our parents, your parents and families proud, but the whole nation is rooting for you to succeed as you chart a new path towards securing your careers. Remember, you carry the hopes and aspirations of the whole nation for a better life. You must be a change agent wherever you go. But as your mayor, we want you to become a good ambassador of this city when you go to the university. Represent us very well. Asinganilandi ke sekuthiwa useyi drop out. Sefanele sokulanda ke manje because we also support you and give you necessary support to remain in the university up until you conclude your studies. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, today is not a day for speeches. We are celebrating the work that our children have presented before us. We wish you success in your future as you pursue academic excellence and work towards making our country a world leader. We are confident that once you complete your studies, you will come back and positively contribute to the growth and development of our municipality. With these few words, we congratulate you. You are our heroes and our heroines. You deserve a
Siyabonga kakhulu Mayor wethu Umbimbi Baba Kaunda. Thank you so much for those wonderful words of hope, our prayers, because nothing can change. We already printed the certificate, so you'll get what you need to get. So approved with more than 30%. I would like to ask, with respect, Councillor Madlala to come on stage and assist me in handing over these achievements. Like I said, we'll start with schools that improved with more than 30%. It's a great achievement really because some schools dropped, not because they like, just because of, life. Life happens. So I will say what was the percentage in 2020 and what is the percentage in 2021. I will start with Tabegas. It's the center name, Tabegas. In 2020, they had 37.4%, and in 2021, they got 76.2%. Let's give them a big round of applause. And in 2021, umlingo 100%. Sithi ngesizulu ukuvuka emaqandeni. Hayi bavukele waphafa gogo. Navuka emaqandeni gogo. Hayi ngiyakutshela wena. Wow. Shalkhuli Hlombe, guys. Wow. 100%. Hayi. Ama comrade bezothi ibanjiwe. Ibanjiwe. Wow. Siyabonga. Congratulations. What a wow. Another one, center name, Nathaniel Sabelos. In 2020, they had 63%, and in 2021, they've got 93.1%. Sibonga nje principal. Ungabezwa uma uqala unyaka uthi isikole sami lesi. Basuke bazi ukuthi ekugcineni kufuneka ama results. Uxela uthi usithatha uphi principal isikole ngoba phela esamshenga isikole. Siyabonga kakhulu bo principal umsebenzi omuhle. Another one, Mason Lincoln Special. In 2020, they've got 57.1%. Bagilizimanga ngo 2021, they've got 100%. Wow! Kusho nje benza ngamabomu ngo 2020. Mason Lincoln Special. Hayi nange sondela. Bese khohliwe ukuthi uphuma khona. Oh bacela umakhelwane. Siyabonga kakhulu. Ngiphatheke kabi yazi isikole samasikho la. Kanti yenze njani eMagodfontein mandoda? Angayibona nje. Siyabonga. Right now, I will be calling the schools that obtain 100% pass rates. I learned all ukuthi ngisho 63 or 42. Ngisebenza nga100 sike going forward. So, the name of the school, number 1, Al-Falah College, 100%. Futhi ngisawusho 100%, obvious. Obvious. Nenza ngani? Hey Nkosi yami, bangaye basithelele nje nathi. I will call another one. AM Mula Spes Nova. You'll forgive me if the spelling is not spelled like that because these words are difficult. You can see it's not English. Some of them, they Islamic, you know. You guys must train me. Yes, you must train me. Another one. Let's wait for a picture. Okay. Bluff Christian Academy. Yeah, I know Bluff Christian Academy. They are in Bluff, you know. My kids goes there. It's a primary school there. So, you know, we're neighbors, you know, neighbors. Ingane funde Bluff. Malume. All right, another one, Camelot College. Ngithanda ngisho meya wengafundi kulezi izikole kodwa buku umeya namhlanje. Phethe wonke umuntu. Hawu madoda. Yabona meya kuba neposition rights kufaka entweni. Sesingabheka no matric wakho ukuthi kona awuthola udistinction owodwa kodwa me. But that's a story for another day. Okay, another one, Denville Park Girls High School. Yes, okay. Another one, Eden College, Durban. Another one, Fulton School for the Deaf. Highway College. Durban Girls High School. Siyabonga. Highway College. Holy Family College. Isan Girls College. Boys and girls. Isan boys, Isan girls. Zihambe ala lezinto. Ayasimela madoda Nanda Seminary. Ayeye Nanda ayeye. Abandla wahlomula nomeya ngakubo Nkosi yami. Enanda, hawu, siyabonga. Ihlala ikhona. Hey, abeza abantu abachoma ihlala ikhona. Kwathintwa School of the Deaf. Lungisisa indlela Village School. Masiqeda lapha ke sicela ukhansela uMadlala ashayise ngomoya. Sithola aba fresh abasha. Awakaqeda asizoqeda baba sizoqeda. Yes, both girls and boys, Isan. A big round of applause, guys. Wow. Thank you, sir. I think you know me. Yeah. Some being doubts in a man. Queensberg Girls High School. As I say, Malvern. Queensberg Girls High School. Lang as a KFC. Racing and Equestrian Academy. Racing and Equestrian Academy. Roseway Waldorf High School. Star College. Usetubeni Youth. Yeah. Vela Behlege High School. Ah, madodana. Vela Behlege. Next time I'll hire people to clap hands. I can see you guys are tired to clap, eh? So keep it tender nje ukushaya izandla nokukikiza. Nokushaya ama-flate ukuze kuzwakala ukuthi hayi siya celebrate, we are happy. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. Siyabonga. Azafanelana ama-mask enu, guys. Niyamesha. Siyabonga, siyabonga. All right, ngiqhubeka. Westville Girls High School. Siqolise uSethubeni Youth ilapha ngaphakathi ejele. So bebengeke bakwazi ukufika la bengakaphumi ngaphakathi. Kodwa siyabashayela ke izandla ukuthi bengaphakathi kukhona okuhle abakwenzayo. Umuntu othi ephuma nje unometric wakhe omlindile. Awu madoda. Hayi kuyakumnandi South Africa. Westville Girls ngiyibizile high school. Oh, thank you. Hayi babunyawo sekuphelele zona izikole. Besingathanda uqhubeke. Siyabonga. Yeah, he's happy because khona sasebluff ubaba uNyawoze wasebluff. Siyabonga kakhulu baba uNyawoze. Njengamanje sizocela ngokukhulu ukuhlonipha our last two awards to be handed by our mayor, His Worship Mxolisi Kaunda. Baba Mayor, with all respect, we'd like to call you again on stage for the last time now. Even if vote of thanks ngesacela wena so sabo ukucela kade sikubiza. So socela ubaba ukhawunda ke azo hand over ke. Awu madoda, umuntu ke uzobiza ke ngisho. Hey madoda. Top 10 students from Ethekwini region. Siqala ke kumuntu ophezulu. Sisho ngisho ama point akhe. Ayakudlalwa ke nengane la. Stella Noktula, can you please come on stage, Noktula? I'm ready to start my top 10 students from Ethekwini region. I'll say the name of the school, surname and name, and the total 6 best subjects. But I know some of you guys do 9 or 10. I don't know how you do this. 10 subjects per person. I'll die, guys. I'll die. So, okay. I would like to ask our sponsors as well to please come and join our mayor. Afrisem, can you come? Okay, we'll rotate you guys. Afrisem, can you come forward? Umubona sikziba usiqhwebe. All of you. Okay, I'm told, which guys, can you please join us, all of you? Afrisam, MTN, Nedbank, Coca-Cola, all at once. Say Vala Manch. Sabon. I'll wait for everyone to be on stage, then I'll. No, I don't know. Okay, the benefits or people will be getting 1,000 voucher from Pick and Pay, tablets as well. Those are top 10 students from Ethekwini region. I hope you guys, are you ready? Are you ready at the back? Are you ready close to the buffet? All right. The name of the school of the first one, Orient Islamic. The name of the learner, Dadatara. Total best subject, 1,752. And I'm told that our top 5 from this list that I'm calling will be getting data from MTN. Siyabonga kakhulu kwa MTN. Kingsway High School, name of the learner, Saina Kate, 1,737 points. Yo! Ifundzuyise ke lengane ngiyamazuyise. Nobaba wakhe wayenje. Small world, guys, small world. Yeah, very small. Wazwa mude kunabantu abadala. Eden College, Naidu Jaden Matthew, 1,723. A big round of applause. My God. Umshanami ke lo. Umshanami. My nephew. Mshanam. My daughter. Wow. Shy fan. Westville Boys High School. Raka Samir, 1,707. Westville Girls High School Governor Danica Sean, 1,000, same points, yes, 1,717. Bakopelene lapha. Ngiyasola, ukusola. Ngeke ungibophele ukusola. Sinaisho. Akekho. Menzi High School ake ngimbonile ke kwisolezo lomfowethu lo. Shange Mhlengi, hawu madoda, 1,712. Awu duma kude, awu mdima. Awu madoda ubuya ngisho egoli ke lo mangingaphosisi ko Pretoria, ngathi ngambona ku TV. Abakikiza omama. Lelele. Awu madoda, awu Mhlengi madoda. Ngangingeda uma nangu nje udokotela wakhona emshiyeni wawedwa kanjani ngoba nangu udokotela wakhona nani u2 nangu udokotela nangu la siyabonga kakhulu. Northwood High School Governor Ellie Jordan, 1,709. Kingsway High School Ramjua Niha, 1,706. Oh, there she comes. Awusebenzile indodakazi. Faba menzele umhlonyane. Noma umemulo ke depends. Kodwa khona faba menzele kona. Usebenzile. Noma 21st ke. Yeah, 21st. Yeah, and then Sabonga Orient Islamic Ismail Uwais, 1,701. Bazoqoqa ke nje laba bazoqoqa. They taking all of the awards. Abaqoqi. Siyabonga kakhulu. Abafunda ngempela laba yazi ngathi thina siyadlala. Ngathi thina nje asiyaganga. Siyabonga. Ungangipha ngoba ngeke ukusebenzisa okunye. Unemali vele ngiyamazi. Anyway, Durban Girls High School Neika Kalista Killer, 1,696. Sibonga umhlengi usimelile la bekunzima. Hayi mhlengi mfowethu. Hayi usimelile mfowethu siyabonga. Ithemba lethu belikuwena. Hey cishe zabukisa ngathi ezinye izingane. Hayibo, congratulations lo baba lo aka Nedbank ingane yakhe le. Hayibo, ingakho sixhasile. Ngiyadlala. Siyabonga. Okay. So njengamanje ke sekuzobizwa thina ke manje. Top 10 students from disadvantaged schools. Lezi ikole azi disadvantage lokho sekuwese ngaleyo ndlela. Kodwa phela bakwethu we cannot compare, your private schools, obviously your you know. But sike siyababongela kakhulu. I'll start with our number 1 from Wiggins. Mzobe Spesihle, 1,680. Dlalwa ngathi nje ngaba i-disadvantage kanjani igama lesingisi. Weekends. Mzobe Spesihle. Sacred Hearts Kabapindile Adeline, 1,672. Kabapindile Adeline. Congratulations. Wow. Sebenzile ndodakazi. Sithokozile Zulu Thembelihle 1661. Dabezitha Mntwana. Awu. Bese ngishilo ungaphasi ngisho. Umuntu oyedwa wakaZulu bese ngishilo ukuthi hayi shuthi uZulu akasenze kahle. Siyabonga Ndabezitha Mntwana ukurepresenta nje oZulu. Madoda. Siyabonga Zulu Thembelihle. Mtepa High School Mkhize Mugelani 1626. Mkhize Mugelani.
My baby, you did it in minutes. This I turned up now. I'm sorry, my baby.
Siyabonga. Inanda Newtown Comprehensive Mpungo Setobeka Kendi 1601.
This I turned up now.
Kabanga uphasa kudlala ipiano bafethu kufanele sisebenze la hey. Ayo.
Uvusabalele.
JG Zuma High School. Sibiya Lungisani Talente 1596. JG Zuma. God, no. Ajay makoti yami. Oh. Ay makoti. Ay bambe TJ. Isikole sami ke lesingisibiza manje. Guys, are you ready for my school? My former high school. Makot Fontaine Secondary School. Sekosana Linda 1594. Clarota, hello. Inanda Newtown Comprehensive Malinga Bayanda 1593. Amandletus Ndlovu Hlengiwe Susan 1591. Amandletus Ndlovu Hlengiwe Susan yalazi lo qolo. Amandletus Ndlovu Hlengiwe Susan 1591.
This I turned up now. I'm sorry, my baby. I'm so sorry now. My baby, you did it in minutes. This I turned up now.
Siyabonga kakhulu sesobiza our last school iWaterloo. iWaterloo ikhali ithi ayinawo amanzi kodwa bayi Waterloo. Waterloo kwa Ngwazi Similo 1591. Waterloo. Yacabanga Waterloo ngenamanzi. Waterloo Ngwazi Similo. Before Sintetele, we'd like to call the Westville girls or boys primarily to take the award for the other school. Because bonke vele base Westville, you guys are in Westville, you know. Sekusorted. Okay, so are we sorted? We'd like to take a picture for that, please. Thanks, yeah, I approve, yeah. Siyabonga kakhulu, siyabonga. I would like to call, after that photo shoot, would like to call a group photo. So everyone who came on stage and get something must come back so that we have a group picture. Group picture. And ukudla sekuyalunga guys, you know, buffet is ready. Kuzoqala nje abagomile. You know kuzodliwa ngendlela ehlukile, kuzoqala abagomile. Khona bazogcina begoma ngenkani ukuze badle kuqala. Kuzoqala abagomile guys badle abantu abagomile bese kuzana abanye. Everyone can they come on stage if you obtain an award, please come on stage guys, everyone for a group picture. Everyone. Okay, bring your awards, guys. Bring your awards, your certificates, everything. Neza nilambatha nje nina no two. Neza nilambatha. Nithole kangaka. Bring your awards, guys. Bring everything. Okay, I will start with learners and then I will take teachers, but teachers can just wait here. Teachers can wait a bit, but they must come and wait outside. We'll start with the learners, then teachers. So learners, please come forth. Only learners right now. Only learners. Teachers will come after. Only learners for now, but teachers can just wait close by. Thank you. Teachers, Baba DJ. Teachers, can they come forth? Baba DJ. Sicela othisha manje abacabanga ukuthi bawuthisha. Othisha nje ngo. Principals, teachers, please come forth for a group picture. Hayi abangani bothisha Nkosi yami. Sifuna uthisha nje ngo umsalofu. Umngani kathisha nje akalinde lapha etafuleni. Yeah, so we shoot it now.
what the principal. Oh.
Mawuzwa ubuhlungu, umoya wakho uphansi, kuqanyedwa lo, ukhanyisa ikhandlela, abelela ungakhali, uyingane yomdaleka, kuqanyedwa lo.
Thank you so much, guys. We wish you all the best for 2022 academic year. So you can still watch us, guys, on channel 261, 1KZN TV, tonight at 8 p.m. So I will be your MC again. Like, seriously, same guy. Okay. Okay, the top 10 from previously disadvantaged schools, can they go to the first table on my far right? Table 8 for some details and stuff. We're almost done with our program, guys. I would like to ask our DCM, Ubaba Usipo Tele, Undosi, to do a vote of thanks, and then we'll have lunch. The buffet is ready for us. Thank you, ICC, for a wonderful lunch. Before I can even eat, I can smell, you know, it's a nice food. Yeah, so please welcome on stage Ubaba Usipo Tele, our DCM. A big round of applause. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you, Program Director, Baba Umondli Mzizi. And if at this point you may allow me, on behalf of the Mayor, His Worship Councillor Mxolisi Kaunda, to thank the following people for having made this event a success in the various ways in which they participated and made input. First and foremost, I would like to thank you, Program Director, for having steered the proceedings for this event in a manner that gave the dignity to the function, and also, I suppose, inspired all of us for the great and sterling work that was done by our matriculants. Also to thank the various speakers who also gave us words of wisdom, and particularly words of advice to those that are going to begin the journey into the future after Matric. We would like to say thank you to Professor Ngubane, to say thank you to the chair of our committee, Babu Councillor Nkosenhle Madlala, for having welcomed us. The good doctor Umngoni from, also a beneficiary of this program, And thanks for having taken time away from your patients and come and shared your experience and words of advice to those that are coming after you. And hopefully in you they have found a role model to emulate so that they can either do as well as you did or even better. To say thank you to the sponsors for the words of wisdom again as part of the speaking panel, but also thank yourselves as people that have made it possible that out of an event like this, we don't just say, halala, you did well, but we also receive from you various gestures of goodwill, which are going to be utilized by our students, our learners, as they journey into their future and preparing for their future careers. Thanks MTN, represented by Ms. Busi Lamini, for the tablets that you have sponsored, the data that you have sponsored, and hopefully the data program director, when they use it, it won't say wrong number. And thank you for also having just been part of the 20-year journey that the municipality has traveled in recognizing the excellence that has been displayed by our learners over the years. Thank you to Nedbank, as represented by Mr. V. Naik, for the bursaries, the laptops that you have sponsored. Again, I think we all would know and understand that tuition is more and more demanding that you have such gadgets so that you could then be able, as a student, to keep up, given the fact that the pandemic has actually forced us to gravitate more and more into being responsive insofar as the IT environment is concerned. Thanks to Coca-Cola, some of us used to know you as ABI, and your names change in terms of the company, but the good thing is that the drink's name doesn't change, it remains Coca-Cola. Thank you for having provided the drinks for today, but also the bursaries that are going to be offered to some of the learners that have performed exceptionally. And Coca-Cola here being represented by Mr. Sam Nkosi, Ubabu Dlangamandla. To AfriSen, program director put forward an order for cement to deal with the maintenance at the institutions of higher learning. Whilst it's not part of your sponsorship package, but I'm sure you will, in your CSI committee, consider it. But for today, we thank you for having sponsored bursaries for the learners who have managed to, again, perform exceptionally well. We would not have had this function had it not been for GEM uniforms, who sponsored the venue and the eats. And thank you very much to yourselves, GEM stores. And of course, we are going to enjoy the festivities going forward through the lunch that we are going to have, and having enjoyed the air conditioning and everything else that enabled us to also witness the
giving of awards to our learners. This day would not have been possible without the management of the education system, starting from, in our case, the directors of the 2 districts, and therefore would like to say thank you to them, Mlazi District and Pinetown District, for all the work that you put into the organizing of the schooling system during a difficult time, the examinations. At least this time round, we did not hear about any food poisoning at the marking centers, which means in spite of the difficulties, you would have actually done all that needed to be done to ensure that what we are witnessing today becomes a success. It also would not have been possible without the circuit managers. It would not have been possible without the principals, the educators, and the learners themselves. And therefore, I would like to say thank you to that whole system that enabled this day to be realized as it were. But I think it's also important to say thank you to the learners who, against all odds, were able to display the kind of performance that we've witnessed today and achieve the successes that they have. And also, I think, thank the team from the municipality, starting with the mayor's parlor and the team that put together the logistics of this event, the academy staff who were able to work on the content of this program, and some of the inputs from the city, and they coordinated that. To the ICC staff who would have been able to put together this venue, the decoration and everything else that made us comfortable as we sat through the event. And last but not least, thanks to our Speaker of Council, Ubab Councillor Unyaose, for also gracing this occasion and being part of the support to your colleague, the mayor, as he expresses on behalf of the municipality our gratitude to all those that have become a support system to the Matric process, as well as those that have participated in the Matric process. And thanks to the parents who accompanied the learners, those that prepared them to be here, mhlambe besekhohliwe nokuthi ama-uniform ayinwa, and all those mhlambe abanye had given them away to the next generation, but parents made it possible for the learners to come here today in uniform so that they can actually be recognized. And thanks to all of you, one and all, for all the clapping of hands and making the festive mood and the celebratory mood that we desired in this function to be there. And God bless you and all the best in your future endeavors, especially those that are going to higher institutions of higher learning as learners. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Ngicela owaseklaro sangephu left. On a serious note, guys, the buffet is waiting for us. We think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buffet stations. So you may suit yourself. Thank you so much. You are such a beautiful, great audience. You can give your last big round of applause. DJ Asamba, Samba.